To run, set the first. Racing, Corborn Panic, slow beginning, one of the best out here. Little Miss Nitro showing speed, Double Ice going forward, K Martin poking up and V Very Good trying to get the run through. Corborn Panic charged up, ran into heels and fell. Eva Storm's getting a run through, so too is Pickering. Back in the pack is Homebush Inquiry. V Very Good left comfortably in front of Double Ice and Pickering the inside. V Very Good in. Pickering gets up for second from Double Ice, followed across by Little Miss Nitro, K Martin. Then we had Eva Storm, Homebush Inquiry, and the faller was the favourite Corborn Panic, who was charging into contention when unfortunately he stepped on heels and went down, but he's okay. He's run to the lure pretty well. 18.29, run home 11.08. And a fairly rough affair, but V Very Good. Rumble race 2, set. Racing, take the shorts as last away, wouldn't take the shorts now. Geez Louise was slow as well. Up front we've got Dark Witch on the inside, Steffi Star heads it off. Now take the shorts as a chance as it blasts through the inside. Further back of the race, the Homebush Fredo, the others in another division. Headed well back by Terra Trip and Cal Drago and Geez Louise, up they come. Take the shorts over the top, take them now. It wins, Dark Witch gets to second and Steffi Star, well she tried hard, she's finished third. Back and behind them then to Homebush Fredo. Further back in the race there we had Terra Trip and Cal Drago, and Geez Louise off a moderate beginning has ended up at the back. Last away ran to the rail. Nice work, doggy. And when Dark Witch tried to ease off and got checked off the leader. Set. Racing, Freddie Bedrock out nicely, heads towards the lead with Scott Ticker, Gold Star Lexi, She's Mustard, Corborneski pushing up in traffic, Candy Crusher wide, and last of all is Semi-Automatic. Now Freddie Bedrock is on the lure and he can run, and he's out by about 8 lengths here on Scott Ticker. Corborneski gets through to third. Gold Star Lexi next around with Candy Crusher. Further back in the race, Semi-Automatic and She's Mustard's dropped to last. Freddie Bedrock easily at the moment, still by 8. Scott Ticker's running a race. Corborneski a distant third. Further back, Gold Star Lexi, Candy Crusher. Freddie Bedrock is in. Scott Ticker second, Corborneski third, and Candy Crusher was fourth. Ahead of Gold Star Lexi, Semi-Automatic and Cheese Mustard. And the time's about to go up on the board. Lead-up's 5:05. Well, that's handy. And it's a 30:39. Freddie Bedrock straight to the front on the lure, no problems. And has pretty much solo trialed this. Set to run. Racing, Ziggy Baxter steps well with Scott No Show, and Andy Way steps nicely as usual, and wider on the track there to Marlo Marina, and they'd be followed back in the pack here. You know Nigel, you know Marcus trying to get around that. Further back to V Very Lovely, up to the corner. It's Andy Way in front, Ziggy Baxter through on the inside, then Scott No Show, Ziggy Baxter, and out wide Andy Way. Andy Way's done it from Ziggy Baxter. Scott No Show next in. We had Marcus for fourth possibly with Marlo Marina. And Nigel back and behind them, and V Very Lovely a good way back with Sedgebrook Acid, who found some bother. And a racing, Kennel Boy, about a length last to today. And another charm is poked out, not too badly, but to the leader's Spot On Maggie. Now another charm comes after it on the inside there. We have got Gully Crusher trying to get around the outside there. As they come up towards the corner, would have been Mighty Twist. Kennel Boy starting to charge. Spot On Maggie holding Gully Crusher. Tight third and fourth. Another charm or Malign charging the inside. And they'd be followed across back and behind those runners then by Mighty Twist, Kennel Boy, Sasha McBell. 18 flat they've run. Spot On Maggie over the 1, the 3 and the 4. 2, 1, 3 and 4. My Money, ready to run. Racing, Got My Money out okay. Very slow to go was Gully Runner, and going to the lead here was Oddfellow from Pladding Puss, and around the outside Got My Money, then Witch Misty. The outside of that there was Homebush Stew. Gully Runner goes wide now. Further back in the race, You Betcha Noddy, Shane McBell. On the quarter in front is Oddfellow. Pladding Puss tries hard. Oddfellow, Pladding Puss. Got My Money held third ahead of Witch Misty. Followed around by Gully Runner and You Betcha Noddy, Homebush Stew, and Shane McBell at the back. Looks like they've run around 18 flat again, same as the prior Class 1. Good beginning. Oddfellow today found the lead. And Pladding Puss, a bit handier than normal too. Let's see how she steps. We're ready. Racing, Crowd Goes Wild, just a moderate break today, and Corborn Cooks fires out towards the lead here on Crowd Goes Wild, who gets to second, and Thrilling Dylan gets around to third. We've got a bit of a race up front here as Crowd Goes Wild checks off the leader here. Back and forth is Opawa Messini, outside of that to Alamein Jar. The others are headed by Elusive Babe and You're So Free and Lily Mars Smokin'. Now it's still kept Corborn Cooks in front, Captain Cooks maybe. It's in front, exploring the lure, about 2 clear of Crowd Goes Wild, who can't get past it. Thrilling Dylan's running on with Opawa Messini. Corborn Cooks wins. Crowd Goes Wild, I think, fell in for second. From Thrilling Dylan and Corborn Messini. Power Messini will make that, and You're So Free got home reasonably well too. Further back in the race, Alamein Jar. Elusive Babe was back with Lily Mars Smokin'. 30 and 68 was good enough. Racing, Hyde Baxter, a fair breaker. Power Tomo was slow, and Magic Gina rushes to the lead here on Liz Watto. Hyde Baxter pushing through on Kiribati Girl. Power Tomo gets running now. Rangers Waltz a long way back with Gully Yapper and Buzzy Az. Magic Gina in front of Liz Watto. Round the corner third is Hyde Baxter, then a Power Tomo. They've done it again. Patama and Gommans with Magic Gina winning from Liz Watto, and Hyde Baxter third with a Power Tomo fourth, and further back to Kiribati Girl, Gully Yapper, Rangers Waltz and Buzzy Az, in a race the market got pretty right. Set. And racing, Homebush Chaos fired out to the lead from 5k leg. Big Time Moolah the outside of that, followed through there by Scott No Limbs and Opawa Shiloh. Further back in the race here to Pedro's Carrot and Corborn Bird. It's Big Time Moolah round the outside of Homebush Chaos. They've got clear here on 5k leg, and Scott No Limbs. Big Time Moolah sweeps on by scores from Homebush Chaos 5k leg. Scott No Limbs. Next to go by Corborn Bird, Opawa Shiloh and Pedro's Carrot. Well, she's finished at the back. Bombed the start. Pedro's Carrot couldn't recover from that. Homebush Chaos got to a handy lead, but Big Time Moolah too close and has rounded her up in a 17.81 with a run home of 10.78. Ohio favourites off the inside 2 traps set. Racing, Panda Ring steps well with Corborn Ohio. Hambush Necky's coming across on a couple with Megs Me Mum closer in Now, Homebush Naki's won the race for the lead and is brought across Falante, who lines up second. A couple of lengths away third, then Golfing Buddy squeezes through to third. Behind these runners, Smart Dandy. Then we've got Panda Ring, who got squeezed at the first bend. Behind that, Megs Me Mum, Corborn Ohio's chances were wrecked at the first bend. And Alamein Jude is last. It's Homebush Naki's in for his 520-metre win today. Falante and Golfing Buddy fighting out second and third. Homebush Naki in. Golfing Buddy just second on Falante. And firing home next then would have been Megs Me Mum. Behind that then, we would have had Alamein Jude and Smart Dandy. Panda Ring, Corborn, Ohio, their chances extinguished at the first bend. $30 and $79. Set. Racing, it's the Dreamer Fair break and Big Time Dasher out well and off the outside. Dead Star away well and Lynn Baxter's in the early party. So Unbelievable up around the outside. Homebush Lucifer pushing through. It's the Dream's been shoved right back now with Denali as well. Up to the corner, Big Time Dasher from So Unbelievable. Closer in Homebush Lucifer. 3 beats. Ooh, 2 or the 7. That's tight. And fourth to go by then would have been King Hit Mike, and Death Star was back and behind those runners. Well back to Lynn Baxter after being there early. And it's the Dream finishing back with the Denali. 17.84 the winning time here for Big Time Dasher. And 2's got up for second, Homebush Lucifer. 3, 2, 7 and 5 on the board. Race 12. And racing, McDamon last away by a length and best out here. Corborn Kiwi blast towards the lead, but Fair Cruisin' gets past it, goes to a big lead now. Homebush Pippi gets the second. Around the outside there is Kapai Lana. Further back then to Corborn Gable. Back in the pack, Corborn Kiwi, Meet Damon. The others are no chance. Fair Cruisin's got a bolt in here. Homebush Pippi might just hold second. Kapai Lana lunged at it. Corborn Gable a close up fourth. Meet Damon, we bombed it again. Further back in the race then to Corborn Kiwi, Magic Dandy and Allegro Style. Fair Cruisin' back-to-back wins with fast beginnings. What's the clock this week? Ooh, 17.55. That's a serious time. Start 51. 17.55. On the 13th. Racing, Venga Guapa out nicely. Now, Tulip Muncher was slow and Ella Baxter was too. Venga Guapa in front. The outside there is Brilliant Ava trying to cross it. Can't. Getting through the inside now was Miss Hook. Right around the outside, War Boys. Venga Guapa's looked sideways. War Boys went past it. Getting through on the inside now is Tulip Muncher off a slow beginning. Further back to Big Ben. War Boys is in today. From Tulip Muncher and Venga Guapa. Big Ben might have got to fourth from Brilliant Ava. Further back, Ella Baxter, Miss Hook. Interesting old race. As Peter really would say, 18.05. The winning time, 10.94 the run home. Venga Guapa found the lead and the 6 couldn't cross and then got into trouble. The 6 left the 8 a clear second and Venga Guapa left it a clear leader. Set. Racing, Lockie Jewel out fairly there with Opehu Flower and also Homebush Limbo, and pushing through the inside here is Allegro Senior. Business Review around the outside of Princely Money. Business Review gets into trouble. Getting back with that 2 would have been Corborn Mark and also Scott to go on the corner and comfortably clear. Lockie Jewel, he's got around fine today. Getting up for second, the inside Allegro Senior. Beside that, Princely Money third and then Homebush Limbo. Further back to Business Review. Followed across by Opehu Flower, Corborn Mark and Scott to go. Well done to those who made it favourite Lockie Jewel. Got off the lids again like he did last week. Now he found the lead. Now, how did he go here? He's well clear. Didn't really break stride there at all. The last. Racing, high percentage out pretty well, starts to forge across towards the lead. Winfield Autumn has jumped, trying to stay with it, can't. Favourite goes to a clear lead. Belfast Smarty is third and running wide. Sedgebrook Charm trying to get underneath that. Further back in the race then to Grayson Blue, Sammy Baxter, Fangirl. High percentage out by a margin on Winfield Autumn, Belfast Smarty, 6, 10 and 2. Followed across there by Sedgebrook Charm and Sammy Baxter, fairly close up. Behind them, Fangirl, Grayson Blue at the back. And we take a look at the time. It's going to be good. They've been running time today, 17:51. Just a touch faster than Fair Cruisin'. Time honours of the day to the 6 high percentage.